are Hoop Central, and this is our list of the best NBA dunkers at every height. These are the players who stood out the most in their height class. Let the debates begin. At 7'7", we have Manute Bol.
And Catlett's not able to hit. Bol putting it down. There is Bogues for Bol.
Believe it or not, Manute Bol didn't dunk all that often, even though he was one of the tallest to ever play. Because of the rarity of his size and the fact that every time he dunked,
Rick Pitino will be emptying the bench.
The other team felt it. Manute is definitely the best dunker of his very unique size. At 7'6", it's Yao Ming.
Out of the Miami net game, Yao Ming stopped by Morning. Yao.
There's Lutherhead going to the basket. Set it up.
We all know Yao Ming, and we all love Yao Ming. The soft-spoken giant was quite literally one of the biggest talents in the NBA for years. Sadly, we only got 8 years with this 7'6" icon. At 7'5", we have Taco Fall.
You did the heavy lifting for us. I so appreciate it. Nice pass.
And Taco Fall.
You don't see a lot of dudes as tall as Taco. During his short NBA career, Taco made sure that every single inch of his massive body counted on the court.
Moran is, he can play with others.
What made his dunk so powerful and unique was that although he was the biggest guy on the court, he was sometimes able to sneak behind the defense. Peekaboo, 7'5", 311-pound Taco coming through.
Hey now!
At 7'4", we have Boban Marjanovic.
Eddie Green on the drive. The hook won't go. Boban is there. They're in the third quarter.
From casual slams to crowd-pleasing moments, this gentle giant knows how to bring the fun to the NBA. Whether it's dominating the paint or doing hilarious interviews, Boban sure knows how to keep us entertained. And let's be honest, if your height starts with a 7, it's most likely pretty effortless to dunk. I mean, he doesn't even need to jump to get the ball above the rim. At 7'3", we have Victor Wembanyama.
And plenty of contact. Wembanyama runs the shot clock is off. Wembanyama goes right by Durant.
The one, the only Wemby. In just over a year, Victor Wembanyama has already proved to the NBA world that he's the best 7'3" dunker. Despite his size, he moves with great speed and control. And even though he has created some rim rattlers, Wembanyama can also shoot and assist too. It's been said before, but it's worth repeating. Wemby really can do it all. And yes, he's 7'3". Well, 7'3.5" to be exact, which is different than his previously stated height of 7'4", as the NBA now measures players without wearing shoes. At 7'2", we have Kristaps Porzingis.
Great hands by Porzingis early on.
Close out. Porzingis takes it hard. Throws it down. Rebounds in the last 13 games.
Oh, that's nice.
Porzingis with a nicer.
The Latvian legend is our choice for the best dunker at 7'2". From his days with the Knicks to his current run with the champion Boston Celtics, Porzingis has always found a way to slam the ball through the hoop with absolute authority. Next at 7'1", Shaquille O'Neal.
Oh, baby! He missed it, and Turner chases it down. Shaq for 2 over Elijah.
There are few icons in the NBA as big as Shaquille O'Neal, literally. Sure, Shaq wasn't known for graceful flight, but he didn't need finesse. His dunks were pure intimidation, something between a wrecking ball and a tsunami. Nobody else at his height has made the dunk look this devastating. Before we head to the next one on our list, do us a huge favor by subscribing to the channel and liking this video. We have so much great content on the horizon, and we don't want you to miss any of it. In just a few seconds, you can make sure that you won't miss a single one from us. And trust us, you don't want to. At 7 feet, we have Pau Gasol.
Good trying to deny Kobe Bryant. They double team, get it out to Gasol. Gasol drives down the lane and finishes. Going all the way.
Throughout his career, Gasol won 2 NBA titles and 4 All-Star appearances. He may not seem like someone who could create amazing dunks, but sure enough, he did, and he dominated other guys his size during his many years in the league. At 6'11", Giannis Antetokounmpo.
Free screen and a steal by Giannis. Here he comes.
Oh! Each scored 20 or more.
Come on, you knew the Greek Freak was going to be on this list somewhere. The 2-time MVP is a force of nature and practically unstoppable once he gets moving. When he is heading down the lane, people need to take cover because nothing can prevent Giannis from getting to the basket. At 6'10", we have Shawn Kemp. He was a dunking legend who brought pure electricity to the court.
From behind, Ricky goes back to get it, fires it cross court. Kemp's got it right up into the alley. Power slam! Tomahawk Sam! Yes!
Out of backcourt, he comes out of the blocks on fire.
Shawn's dunks were jaw-dropping feats of strength and athleticism. Known as the Rain Man, Kemp's high-flying slams and powerful posterizers left defenders helpless and fans on their feet. At 6'9", King James!
James up and under, throws it off the backboard. A ferocious slam. In transition, Wade finds James.
LeBron James isn't just the best dunker at 6'9", he's one of the best dunkers ever. This guy puts on a show every time he catches air. When LeBron gets a full head of steam, defenders might as well clear the runway. His dunks are the perfect mix of power, speed, and ferocity. Are you not entertained? At 6'8", we have Dominique Wilkins.
The lane, back to Wilkins.
Picked off by Rollins. Looks like the Hawks want to run. They find Wilkins. Look out.
Dominique Wilkins didn't just dunk, he dominated the rim. At 6'8", Wilkins was the best dunker of his size because he brought raw power and explosiveness to every slam. What set him apart was his ability to dunk with both flair and force. At 6'7", Julius Erving. Also known as Dr. J, he was a true pioneer of dunking, bringing flair and creativity to the game long before it became a mainstream spectacle.
Doctor, yes, he's got it. Here he comes. Way rock the baby to sleep and slam dunk. And the doctor made a sensational play.
Irving's dunks were both graceful and powerful, often showcasing his incredible hang time and acrobatic finesse. He was one of the first players to bring the dunk contest to life and is credited with elevating the dunk to an art form. At 6'6", we have Mr. Vinsanity himself, Vince Carter. Now, we have a tough decision to make because two of the best dunkers ever are the exact same size. Yes, we're talking about Vince Carter and Michael Jordan. Of course, you know Michael Jordan. Jordan's aerial artistry cemented his legacy as his airness. Tongue out, flying like an eagle, Jordan had us in awe with his amazing dunks. And of course, you know Toronto legend Vince Carter.
Vince Carter showing you some of the highlight reel.
For many, Vinsanity turned dunking into performance art.
Wayne drops it off the top.
Whether it's his iconic windmills,
Give it to Vince. Oh,
reverse 360s,
back showtime. Oh, no.
or that time he jumped over a 7-footer at the Olympics. Vince Carter's dunks are like a masterpiece in motion, bold, dynamic, and unforgettable. Now back to that tough decision. Vince may just be the best dunker of all time, period. But MJ is, well, MJ. Let us know in the comments who you think should be crowned the best 6'6" dunker, MJ or Vince. At 6'5", we have Zach LaVine.
Bounce, Corky Jenks spots Zach LaVine.
5 of 18.
And there's that strip.
Flight number 8. Zach.
His insane athleticism and effortless hang time make each dunk feel like you're watching him defy gravity. Whether it's his jaw-dropping windmills or his acrobatic reverse slams, LaVine has a way of turning every dunk into a show. At 6'4", we have Anthony Edwards.
Is a break. Watch Anthony Edwards, my goodness. I mean, he just cranks this back.
Especially in transition. And Edwards!
Honestly, Ant-Man may be one of the flashiest dunkers of this generation. The dude has personality to spare, and he creates some of the most entertaining slams we've seen in years. People say he's the future of the league, and well, we really hope that's true because we all love watching him play. At 6'3", we have Derrick Rose.
Guy off the bench. The Knicks are up. How friendly are they? Wait a second. Here is Rose all the way.
Derrick Rose dunked like the rim owed him money. The 2011 MVP had insane speed and vertical leap. He could soar past defenders, throwing down fierce slams that had the crowd roaring. Whether it was a quick burst to the rim or a gravity-defying finish, Rose brought excitement every time he took off.
Track from the field, 17 for 39. What a move by Rose! Oh!
At 6'2", we have Ja Morant.
Morant against McConnell. Pick and roll. Morant. Oh! 2 lead in this opening round series. Morant. Oh!
No one does it like Ja Morant. Guy just moves so differently. He's on a whole other level. And even though Ja is 6'2", he can catch air better than someone a foot taller than him. He might be smaller than his opponents, but he can get it done when he's dunking, and that is what makes him the best dunker at his size. At 6'1", we have Jordan Killinan.
But I'll tell you, look at this, people. He's not in the NBA, but he is an athlete.
Oh, man, that ball.
Oh,
Come on,
my
you gotta be
goodness.
kidding me.
I was like, did he jump off a trampoline?
He might not be in the NBA, but Jordan sure did impress some big names in the game. We just had to mention him on this list. He doesn't have the luxury of towering over his opponents, but he doesn't need it. The professional dunker and viral sensation has turned gravity into his personal playground. His creativity is unmatched, blending jaw-dropping athleticism with innovations that leave audiences grasping for more. At 6 foot even, we have Allen Iverson.
High, the step around lifter. Almost ran him over trying to do.
The answer wasn't known for dunking, but at 6 foot, his rare slams were a treat. Iverson brought swagger to the dunking game, and while he didn't dunk often, he made them count. At 5'11", we have Ty Lawson. We're now below the 6 foot mark, which makes these dunks even more amazing.
This just became contagious. Oh.
Are you kidding me? This should be against the law, son.
In a league dominated by big men, seeing an average height dude like Ty dunk is really impressive. At 5'10", Facundo Campazzo. Facundo Campazzo, the Argentinian magician who played for the Denver Nuggets, stood at 5'10". He was known more for his dazzling passes and pesky defense rather than dunking, but his inclusion here is earned, partly because he is able to put up fun, exciting dunks even at his height. At 5'9", we have Nate Robinson.
At mile high, here's Fournier going the other way.
Now we're getting into the realm of human pogo sticks. Nate Robinson is definitely the best dunker at 5'9". In fact, he won not 1, not 2, but 3 slam dunk contests. And at 5'7", we have Spud Webb.
It's conservative, but it still wins people, and probably the judges.
In many ways, we have saved the best for last. Spud Webb was just 5'7", and some even said he was actually 5'6", but he is still seen as one of the best dunkers of all time. It didn't matter that he was literally a foot shorter than many of the people in the league. Webb could still levitate when he wanted to. People still talk about his slam dunk contest entries, and with good reason. There really was nothing like him. From towering 7-footers to under 6-footers with springs for legs, the dunk is basketball's universal equalizer. It doesn't matter how tall you are. It's about how high you can soar. And whether it's Shaq breaking rims, Vince redefining artistry, or Webb defying gravity, one thing's for sure, the slam dunk will never go out of style. Thank you for joining us for our list of the best NBA dunkers at every height. Put in the comments below which one you think is the best. And if you think someone else deserved to be on this list, let us know that too so we can start on the next one. Also, don't forget to like this video and subscribe to the channel so you get the latest content right when it drops. Until then, are you ready to fly? We'll see you next time.